I walked into my boss's office and accidentally uncovered the company's darkest secret. It started as a normal Monday morning. The office buzzed with the usual chatter of coworkers complaining about the weekend ending and the endless clicking of keyboards. I had just grabbed my coffee and sat down at my desk when my boss, Mr. Harper, called me into his office. "Hey, can you grab the quarterly report from my desk?" he asked hurriedly, waving me in. "I'll be back in 10 minutes. It wasn't an unusual request. Mr. Harper was always running late for meetings, leaving me to pick up the pieces. But when I walked into his office and saw the stack of papers on his desk, I realized I had no idea which report he wanted. "Which one is it?" I muttered, sifting through the piles. That's when I noticed a folder tucked beneath a pile of invoices. It was marked with a single word in bold, red letters, "Confidential." Curiosity got the better of me. I glanced at the door, making sure no one was around, and opened the folder. What I found inside made my stomach drop. The folder contained documents detailing years of fraudulent transactions, phony invoices, falsified signatures, and accounts siphoning money to offshore banks. At first, I thought it might be a mistake, but the sheer volume of evidence made it clear Mr. Harper had been embezzling from the company. The final page was the most shocking. It was a letter addressed to someone named J.S., detailing a plan to frame an unsuspecting employee if anyone got too close to uncovering the truth. My blood ran cold when I saw the employee's name. It was mine. I sat there, frozen, the folder shaking in my hands. Harper must have realized someone was getting suspicious, and he had already set the wheels in motion to make me the scapegoat. I stuffed the folder back under the invoices just as I heard footsteps approaching. My heart pounded as Harper walked in, his usual smile plastered on his face. "Did you find it?" he asked casually. Not yet," I stammered, grabbing a random report from the desk. "This one?" He glanced at it and nodded. "Perfect. Thanks. You're always on top of things." His words sent a chill down my spine. Was he testing me? Did he already know I had seen the folder? The rest of the day was a blur. I couldn't focus on my work, my mind racing with questions. How long had this been going on? Who else was involved? And most importantly, what was I going to do about it? By the time I got home, I had a plan. I copied the documents onto a USB drive and emailed them to myself as a backup. Then, I started researching whistleblower laws and contacting a lawyer. The next few days were nerve-wracking. Harper's behavior became more erratic, calling me into his office for unnecessary tasks, questioning my work, and even hinting that layoffs might be coming. I knew he was testing the waters, trying to see if I had discovered anything. But I stayed calm and collected, pretending everything was fine while quietly gathering more evidence. A week later, I walked into a meeting with HR and the board of directors. With my lawyer by my side, I presented the documents and detailed everything I had uncovered. The fallout was immediate. Harper was escorted out of the building within hours, and a full investigation was launched. Several other high-ranking employees were implicated, and the company's reputation took a massive hit. It wasn't easy. Some co-workers resented me for bringing the scandal to light, and I spent months dealing with the aftermath. But in the end, justice was served. Sometimes, doing the right thing means walking into the storm instead of running away from it. And while I'll never forget the fear of that moment in Harper's office, I'll always be proud that I stood up for what was right.